There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bach, and thank you very much for joining me tonight. If it looks like I'm melting, it is because I am. This house doesn't have air conditioning at the moment, which is really ridiculous. You could probably hear stuff out in the background there because I have the windows open because I need to get some air in here. I turned off the fan because I wanted to be able to focus on the spirit boxes. I didn't want to have anything to kind of get in the way of our our equipment and whatnot. So I really wanted to make sure that we had everything kind of as quiet as possible. So that's kind of where I'm at. I apologize for the lateness. We had some confusion here, but thank you very much for joining me tonight. I'd like to ask if you could possibly do this for me. If you could share this video out, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get people to be able to see this, beyond our immediate social group. And I'd like to get as many people to join in with us as possible. So if you could share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. I am on Paranormal Warehouse. I am on the Minnesota GhostBox page, the Parafriends page, my own profile. I'm also on my YouTube page for Minnesota GhostBox. I've had people ask before whether or not I do stuff on YouTube, and I do. In fact, I have a web series that I made many years ago, about 5 years ago, with Nicole, who was on my Minnesota GhostBox team, and we're really happy about that. So you should go to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and check it out. It's in my description of all the ways that you can get a hold of me or whatever. So why don't we do that? God, it's hot in here. It's going to be very honest. It's ridiculous in here. First of all, before we get started, I just want to say there's a number of people that are saying hello from all over. We have Rachel. Thank you very much for joining in. Elizabeth from South Africa. Thank you. Thank you very much for saying hello. And then Minnesota, you and me both. We're all in Minnesota. A lot of us are in Minnesota. Lucy, as always, thank you. Oh, you got some more severe weather. Lucy's out in Deadwood, so that's really exciting. Roseanne, thank you. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody here tonight. And then Meg, I spent years without air, got a system when my house was 98 degrees inside. That sounds horrible. Let's just be very honest about that. Hello, Tina. I hope you're having a great evening. We have Jennifer from Tennessee. We have Paula from Rochester, New York. And then we have Natasha from Australia. Thank you very much, as always, for all of you joining me. Please share the video. This is for those who have not taken part in this before. We're going to do a spirit box session. I'm going to go through what a spirit box is in a moment so that everyone's on the same page here. And this is where we try to speak with spirits. It's as simple as that. There isn't any sort of real plan here, right? It's more of us seeing if we can get even our loved ones just to be able to come in and say hi, and really would like to do that. Tracy, I can see you. Well, I can see your comment. I'm not that clairvoyant where I can see you. Not yet, at least. We're working on that. Irene from Japan, very nice. Thank you for joining in. Joe from the UK. And then Roger from Orange City. So let's go through a little bit of what's going on here and who we have on and whatnot. So first of all, I will be going through a lot of equipment here, but I want to introduce you to the equipment cam. This looks like, with the night vision and stuff on, that it is really far away in some secluded room. It is in fact right next to me, as you can see my hand, but I do like night vision, so forgive the dramatics here. I have, like what we've done last time, first of all, this is on a 100-year-old Ouija board that we have salted because we are we tried bringing some spirits through, and we got some stuff in that we weren't very happy about. So what we wanted to do was kind of block it with salt, so to speak, to make sure that there isn't anything coming through. So we haven't done anything with that yet. I'm trying to find the proper way of fixing that. But what I have over here, last time we did this, we had the flashlight go off. I'm going to touch it. It should go off. You see it goes off. So my hope is that spirit want to talk to us, it will go off. Next to it is what we call an ovilus. And the ovilus will have words come through that that come from a bank that we believe spirits talk to us. And so far we have become, wheat, and quiet. This is the Ovilus 4. This is an older model of the equipment, and I like it quite a bit. So hopefully spirits will talk to us and come through with some stuff and use that to talk to us. I had it on earlier, and it said, become clairvoyant. And that is the order they came to, become clairvoyant. So I thought that was really neat, and I've been trying to, but as all of you know who do this sort of thing, that's easier said than done. Then we have a K2 meter right here, and basically what that is, it detects EMF readings, it'll detect electromagnetic field, so if there's anything that breaks that around it, it will light up. Same with this guy back here. This is a REM pod, and if you go touch it, it will go off. So hopefully during our journey tonight, we will get some spirits to talk to us, and we'll go back and forth to that camera as much as we can, especially if something happens. Like if spirit wants to turn on the flashlight, I will go back to it, or we'll do a split screen or something like that, just to kind of allow us to all have kind of see what's going on. And I've seen a number of people send through questions already, and this is a very hands-on thing that we do here tonight. Everyone is meant to join in however way that they want to, and we all try to listen together. We all try, if people have questions, I'll try to ask them to the spirit box. I have a couple people I want to try to reach tonight, and let's just see what we can do. Let's see if we can get any spirits to talk with us tonight. Someone said that they're the only ones that show up on their feed. It depends on where you're looking at, because we are on about 5 different feeds at the moment. So you might only be seeing who's on your feed, if that makes any sense. And I'm not saying all the feeds are going to have a lot of people on them. So, it's just kind of how it works. But it seems like I'm seeing just about everybody. So that is where we're at with that. Did I mention it's hot in here? Because it is very hot in here. Before we get started, I do want to, well, there's a blast from the past. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Good to see you. I'd say we should go grab a beer sometime, but they don't really allow that at the moment. I know that they're opening up, so maybe that's what it is. Before I get started, Josh, I meant to respond to your note. I do apologize. I haven't done so yet. You sent me a very nice note. And I do want to let you know that I am on YouTube also. So I will send you that link to YouTube so that I know that that's something that you would prefer you use. For example, we have Amanda here that's watching through YouTube. Thank you very much for doing so. Catherine, very nice. Thank you for joining me. It's always good to see you. So let's kind of talk about stuff. First of all, the number one thing that I'm always going to ask people to do is, before we start, just take a moment and protect yourselves. Protect yourself, protect your loved ones, because we're asking spirits to talk to us. And in doing so, we want to make sure that we are in a position that they don't stay with us after we're done here. We don't want them to stay with us. What we want is for them to move on when we're done. If they're loved ones, that's something different. But if it's someone that we're just talking to, if I throw out a name here and suddenly they seem to like your energy, we don't really want that. So if you will, and not everyone has to do this, but I do recommend that you do so. You start with thinking about your heart, right? You're thinking about your heart, and you think about a white light that is in your heart, and it emanates from it, and it grows bigger. And what you wanted to think about is it taking over, like it's like a shield, right? It takes over. We always call it like chain link, and it just completely covers you. And anyone in your house, including your pet, like I have a big furry cat right next to me who probably hates me right now because there is no air conditioning in this house. Did I mention that? And so I have this white light, and just feel the goodness from it. And I know to some you might be like, oh, for goodness sake. Honestly, though, I recommend that you do it. Just relax, calm yourself. We're going to be talking to spirits, and we're going to need to just be calm and collected about it. We need to be ready for having, ready to speak with spirits, okay? So I'm going to give you a second to do that real fast while I take a sip of warm water, because that's what we have here. Warm and delicious. So we got that, right? What I do like to do is also just use the pendulum real fast. Okay. And just kind of talk to spirit real fast. That was me moving it. It's moving because of me. Okay, now it's moving. So show me yes, please. It's moving towards me and back. Show me no, please. You see it changed it's changed its direction. It's moving in a circular pattern now. The reason why I'm doing this is I'm asking Spirit, can you please talk with us tonight? Can you talk to us through the spirit box? Can you talk to us through the equipment we have? We do this not to exploit you, but only because we want to hear your voice. We want to make sure that you're not forgotten, and that we want to be able to just be able to communicate. We want to talk to spirits of love and light, and we want to be able to have a good conversation with you. Please consider talking with us. We'd greatly appreciate it. Now it's stayed at yes. So we have that, okay? You all use pendulums? I think they're great. I think they're great fun. Also, real fast, if anyone is watching this on my personal profile, could you send me a note? Can you put a comment in? I want to see if I can see it, because I just want to make sure I can see what everyone's saying. Anne, you're asking me, why is there no air conditioning? Because it broke. Plain and simple. And for those who want to know, I mean, yes, we're doing Spirit Box, but also I use this time also to answer questions if anyone has any regarding paranormal in general. And I just want to say that, you know, Amanda, you're thinking about getting a pendulum. You don't get the pendulum gets you. Just keep that in mind. And I mean that in a nice way, that when you go looking for them, you know, you should go to a shop and get them. Just go to the one, and the energy of the pendulum will match with your energy. You will both be in agreement that you are meant for each other. Okay. Great, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Anise. And thank you, Mandy. I appreciate that also. So we got that. Now, for those of you wondering, are we actually going to get to the spirit box? Yes, we are. So this is what I'm going to do. I have an audio recorder here. Last week or 2 weeks ago, because I didn't do it last week, I was using the SB11, which is a bigger, different sort of box. Tonight I'm going to start with at least the SB7. And for those of you who joined me and don't know what a spirit box is, it's very simple. It is a radio, and the radio you know how you go and you scan through frequencies to land on a station? It's just trying to get through all the white noise and stuff. This doesn't stop. This continues going forward. This is a mass-produced model, and it goes faster than what a normal sweep rate would be. The belief here is that you're going to go faster and you're going to get more of energy and be able to give a way for spirits to speak. And this is a nice way to do so. You can hear their voices. Sometimes it's not their voice. It's going to be loud, a lot of white noise. The one thing that we seem to do every week is I have to ask you guys, can you hear it? Does it make sense? You know, so we're going to do a little bit of that, and we'll see what happens, okay? So I'm asking all spirits. My name is Greg, and I'm asking spirits to come in here and talk with us, okay? There's a lot of people who are here also. They're not in the room with me, but they're watching me, and they can hear you. Loved ones, we're asking you to come through, please. We're asking you to not only come through this spirit box, but if there's a way that you can come through this equipment over here, let it be known that you're here. Talk to us, please. There's so many people here right now that want to hear your voice, okay? Please do that. Please talk with us. We would be very, very, very grateful for it, okay? We come in love and light, and we're here to help. If you have any questions about the spirit box or anything, please send them through, and we'll just talk through it. I'll talk over people talking on the spirit box, as I always do. And once again, please share this video, start the audio, and you always tag your audio so that you're always able to know what you're listening to. Let's see here. Today is June 7th, Sunday, June 7th. It's 9:34 p.m. We're going to start a spirit box session. This will be, this should be interesting. So I'm going to turn on the speaker. I have a speaker. Okay. And those who watch me every week, you also know how much fun it is, the bit where I can't seem to turn on it, simple equipment. So there we go. All right. It's going to be loud, maybe not loud enough. So just let me know if you can hear it or not, and we'll try to move it so that you can hear. A couple things I have going on over here. I have a candle lit that's meant to have good energy. I have what we call Florida water that I'm going to do it. Don is asking. I haven't put it up yet. Can we hear spirits in their own voice? Yes. My theory is on this, and everything is a theory as far as I'm concerned. No matter how expert people may say that they are, people are not experts in the field of the paranormal because we do not know. We do not know everything about the paranormal. We might know once we pass, and so I'm willing to wait to think. I'm willing to wait to find out. I rather live for much longer if that's okay. But the theory is that you can hear their own voice. Sometimes you'll hear it, and then you'll be like, oh, wow, that sounds like so-and-so. Sometimes you get an answer, and it doesn't sound like them, and I believe that they're manipulating the frequency and what's on the radio to be able to answer. And I have examples of that. Sometime I will show. But that is my opinion. And it'd be interesting for those of you who use the spirit box, whether or not you agree with that theory. How are you doing, Tam? I've been watching your statuses very closely. I'm happy to see that you've been safe. I hope everything gets better over there in your area. So let's do this. Reverse sweep. So you see white noise. Reverse sweep at the fastest rate. So for those of you who don't know, can you hear it sweeping? Going back. You just heard something talk. Okay. You don't have to start the conversation for them to talk to you. How are you? Are there any spirits in here tonight that would like to talk to us? Now, what was that, you ask? That could have been a hello. That could have been anything. Or it could have been nothing. The reason why I record this is so I can go back and I can listen to it later and pick up what we miss. But this is where you all come in. You're hearing stuff too. Tell me what you're hearing. And a lot of you are pros at this. And then I will talk over responses like I just did. How's the volume, folks? Let me know what the volume is, if you can hear things all right, or if I need to turn it up. Hello there. Did you hear that? That was a hello there. Hello? What is your name? Sounded like there's like a small voice that said, I'm good. Or maybe not. Yeah. Okay, we're battling between the volume is good and turn it up. Let's turn it up a little bit. Then you don't have to hear me. So I'm hearing a lot of people talking. Can you tell me, can I get some names, please, of who's here? Sounded like a Tommy. Tommy, did I hear correctly? Did I hear Tommy? When I do this, I'm trying to listen. Okay, yeah, I did hear it. Okay, so I know that a lot of you have been sending me stuff they want to hear. They want to hear about their loved ones. Okay, so let's start with that. Elizabeth, you've come through a couple times. You said that my friend Celeste died Friday morning. Does she have a message for me? Celeste, are you here? Do you have something to say to Elizabeth? Here, but who's here? Celeste, if you're here, can you say something, please, Celeste? Either you say something through the spirit box, or can you say something? Can you like make the flashlight go off for us, please? Joe, okay, so Joe, you heard help, but then you said here. Did you hear both? Because I did hear here. Here, if you can say that. And, you know, the question also goes to Celeste, was that you? Okay. Celeste, if you're here, could you say your name for us, please? Or could you say Elizabeth's name? Seriously, does it look like I'm melting over here? I just feel like I'm like glistening over here. It's kind of gross. Now, spirits, of course, you don't feel temperature, do you? I heard I do, actually. And then Holly thinks that she heard Lisbeth. Yeah. Okay. First of all, and I seem to not, oh God, yeah, it is down. And it sucks. Okay, so first of all, I always seem to end up, you hear it? We're getting chatter. Okay, Denise. Tom, got Tom yet, got Robert. We'll talk about Robert in another minute here. Denise always comes on here, and I seem to never get to her question. So Denise, you hear it? We're getting it. We're getting the names. We're getting names coming through. And I'm trying to settle myself back down here because I need to focus here. Rose, are you here? Are you here for? No. Come on. Okay, Rose, if you're not here, it's because someone says that you're not very, very clearly. Rose, can you come here for Denise, please? I think we picked you up before. Can you just say your name, Rose? Or can you say Denise's name? We're going to try and Rose again later, okay, Denise? Okay, there's something I needed to find. I saw something, I want to find it again because I want to, okay, Sharon. My dad, Tom, passed away suddenly in front of me 23 hours ago. Now, I've had a lot of people say, now I don't normally do this, okay, but I'm going to do it this time because we have someone who could possibly work. When someone passes so quickly, like more recently, I'm not going to ask about them because they need their time to be able to adjust to their new existence. But let's just see, okay? Tom, are you here for your daughter Sharon? There you go, Sharon. Was that him? He said, yep. Thank you, Tom. I just took a second there. I'm sorry. I just needed something. Okay. So, we got a lot of people who heard the same thing there. Pretty cool. Very, very cool. Yes. Yes. I got the chills. Oh my God, I got the chills. Fantastic. Talk about making my day. I can't imagine what it did for you. All right. I just got to say, there's a lot of relatives here that have had birthdays and stuff around this period of time. My dad passed away 5 years ago this past week. God, we're getting a lot of stuff tonight. I'm just about there too. I'm just about right there with you. How awesome. How awesome. Thank you, Tom. All right. Where are we here? I'm here. I don't know if you guys are putting out a lot of energy tonight, but we're getting a ton of responses here. Okay. Just a reminder to spirits, you can turn on a flashlight, you can, do something here, please, for us. Now, I'm going to turn on the flashlight real fast. Make sure that it's off. Okay. Spirit, if you can turn on the flashlight, any spirits? For example, Tom, if you're still here, can you turn on the flashlight for us, please? All you need to do is touch it. That's all you should be able to need to do. Now you might see some flickering on the flashlight right now. It's a reflection of the candle I have. God, you got another Tom. Coming through. Is there multiple Toms here? Okay. Now, and Joe's hearing it too. Just so you know, I think we're going to do a crossover here soon. I do wonder if Tom has had a chance to cross over, because I just heard a help, and so did Holly. So we're all hearing the same thing. The help was in the same sort of voice. Denise has heard the help also. I'm not going to do it yet, but we're going to do it in probably about 15 minutes. We're going to do a crossover for all spirits who are here. Perfect. So you got it perfect. Okay. Win. Gwen. Is there a Gwen here? We will help. We will help. Yes, I know. Can I get a number of how many spirits are in here with us, please? Sound like someone said a lot. How many spirits are here? A lot. Oh, I just talked over. It sounded like 15. Am I correct in saying there's 15 spirits here right now? Josh heard a... Okay, so, we all hear different things. It's totally cool. Josh heard 11. Rachel heard 8. A number of people have heard 8, actually. David. Did I hear David? Oh, thank goodness I'm not alone. Okay. I'm just reading. A lot of people have different ideas of how many here, and certainly not, no one's wrong here. No one is wrong here at all. That's why This is a safe environment. This is a safe environment for you to put out what you think you're hearing, because you're hearing something different than I'm hearing, and I'll hear it later. There's somebody else I do want to reach out to tonight. I'm not sure if we'll get her. I'm not sure if I want to reach out, but I'm going to do it anyway. Carly, are you here? I'm looking for Carly. Your friend Anise wants to see if you would say anything, if you could reach out. Carly, are you here? Three things just was said, okay? Same voice. And the first thing I thought I heard, which I could be completely wrong, sounded like Carly. Could be wrong. I always say it that way because I don't want to start, putting stuff out there, okay? But Carly, if you're here, Anise wants to, wanted to reach out to you. All right. So, okay, I'm not alone. I did too. We're not going to get into the story about Carly, but we are definitely... Carly, just know, okay, that you are loved. All right? And that the good times and the friendship is what's thought about, okay? And that can never be taken away. Do you understand? Also, Carly, this is your chance to cross over with everybody else. Okay? I thought I heard a voice say, I know. You just need to separate yourself from whatever you're with, okay? If you haven't done so already. You are loved, and there's nothing you need to be sorry for. You just need to disconnect. Very nice. Good. I'm glad I'm hearing things correctly. It's never too late. It's never too late. In case you said too late, it's never too late. Redemption is always there for everybody, right? Always there for everybody. Just remember, you are loved. Oh, good. I will do so. Thank you. I know I've been ignoring some of you, and I apologize. Before we start, I want to get people together that we're going to be crossing over. So please, folks, don't leave me because I'll need your help with the crossover. Mary's asking for Jim. Jim, are you there by chance? Mary is asking for you.
That's true.
But I thought that said, it's a woman saying, let's chat. That's what I got. And since there's only one woman that I've been talking to so far, Carly, was that you? Spirits, especially with what we've been talking about, I'd really prefer to not just have stuff go through the spirit box. Can you please communicate with me through one of these devices? You are here. I know you're here. Can you please? Yes. I know you are all here. So why can't you turn on one of these for me, please? I thought I heard my name very quietly through it. I always hate talking about my name. Okay. Sharon asks, if you sleep down, will you be able to hear spirits better? That is a personal preference of mine, to go as fast as possible to eliminate the idea that we're picking up any radio station. But what we can do is let's lower it, okay? Can you hear? The sleep is different now. Okay? And maybe this will yield us some better results. And it's a good question, Sharon. I'm glad you asked it. Can I get a spirit say something to me, please? We want to see if this is working for us. At one point, we said there might be like 15 spirits here.
No.
No? How many? Salt thought that they heard 6, 9. Now, just remember, folks, if you want us to see if we can get your loved ones through the spirit box, I'm not saying this will 100% work, but make sure that they're on your mind, okay? Because I'm just randomly asking for people to show up here. Kay Dixon, are you able to say anything to us, please? That's my phone. That's my phone always going off. And I just don't know how to use equipment, clearly. Let's see here. So at the moment, we're not getting K. Now that we feel like warmed up, I want to go back to Denise. Rose, are you able to talk with us? We got a hello, but in the man voice. I think we got Tom again. That almost sounded like Rose. I don't know, Denise. I don't know if you heard that. Went by so quickly, I can't keep up with you guys. I love it. I heard it too, Sharon. He is definitely wanting to make sure. And Tom, you are aware that she's here. Okay. All right. A lot of things are coming through. Yeah, I thought I heard it too. Oh, good. Good. You've been waiting for so long. You deserve that, okay? Yep. Denise, you deserve this. You really do. I'm so happy for you. Oh, goodness. Good. Good. Thank you, Rose. Thank you very much. Like, you're welcome, no problem. 1 to 2. Too bad my silly voice is talking over it. I keep hearing Tom also, and Tom, you're more than welcome to keep talking to us. Same with you, Carly. This is a session of love. Okay? It's a session of love. Yes, I believe that they do. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I keep getting requests for Skylar. Now, I don't know if Skylar is male or female. I just got a male voice saying hello. Skylar, is that you? And if not, could you tell me your name, please? I thought so. Well, Sharon, maybe we could try something, you know. Tom, are you aware? I mean, your daughter wants to say goodbye to you, right? Could you say goodbye to her, please? Something like "I love her" or something like that came through. Good. I heard that too. Danny, I understand that you've just passed. I'm here. Danny, could you? I thought I heard you. Can you either say Tracy's name or just say your name? I thought I heard a spirit say Facebook. Danny, could you say hi to us, please? Just so that we know you're there. You heard that too? Good. But I'm not insane. Good. Good, good, good. And any spirits here right now that want to say something to us, that you know that a relative or friend is listening, this is your chance to say something. Say your name.
I do.
I do. I do. Who do you have a message for? Who do you want to talk to? We have a lot of people here who I would really like to hear what you have to say. All right, this is what we'll do then. This is where I'd like to cross over spirits that need to be crossed over, okay? So Tom, Carly, anybody else who feels trapped after they pass, there is something better for you. Okay? This is where I need everybody who is watching, everybody who is out there watching me, send your positive energy, right? Don't send your energy, but send positive energy.
Gotcha.
How many spirits here want to be crossed over? And just so you know, if you cross over, you can come back and visit your loved ones. So this is what I want you to do. Everyone to do is that for the spirits who need to cross over, there is a light for you, okay? And that light is now shining. It's opened up and it's now shining. It's always been there for you, okay? You need to go towards it. The light, yes. You see the light? And did you hear them say light? They did. You need to walk towards it, okay? And you need to cross through it. You just need to cross through it. Keep walking, cross through it. There's someone over on the other side who is going to take you the rest of the direction. You're not alone. You're not alone on this side. You're not alone on the other side of the veil. You cross it. Don't fight it. Cross it. It's love. It doesn't judge you for anything you've ever done before. It is love. Okay? Did you do it? Did you cross? Did you cross? Cross. For those of you still unsure, now is the time to cross. You are welcome to do so. No one's judging you. Okay. You're there. The light. Absolutely. You said it. Just keep going. Okay? You want me to guide you? I can guide you. And you just keep walking. You're loved. Got it. And all of you are hearing exactly what I am hearing. All right, folks. I think we're going to leave it there. Spirit, we thank you so much for talking with us tonight. And we've had an incredible session. We've had an absolutely incredible session. Tanya, I think we're all there right now. Spirit, thank you for talking with us tonight. I'm going to shut this off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what about that, huh? First of all, we seem to cross over a number of spirits, and you must know, you must remember that has to do with you, okay? It wasn't me crossing over spirits. I helped, just as you all helped. Always remember that I'm a conduit, you're a conduit, and we were using all of this for to help spirits and to talk with them. And we've had a good session tonight, and that's also because of you, okay? So thank you both. Thank you both. Thank you all. I don't know, there's more than 2 of you listening. This was good. This was really good. Let's do more of this. And hopefully you all keep joining us, because this is what, and I can just read, and I mean, this is what everyone is saying. And yes, it was a fantastic session. Thank you all so very much. Oh, thank you, Jillian. I haven't talked to you in a long time. I hope you are well. There's a lot of people, like Tanya, I didn't talk about your husband. There's a lot of people who I did not reach out to, and I see you in the comments, and I do apologize for that. Just let's keep talking. Let's keep trying to do this, okay? Because you never know what you're going to get, but we try. I try to do. And the thing is, like if you watch some of the psychic mediums on Paranormal Warehouse, they're able to get to people really quickly. With the spirit box, it's not that easy. So I end up taking more time, and we only have a little bit. But trust me, I see your comments, and I try to get to as many as I can. So that's great. And Denise, I totally agree. When I have a chance to speak to my parents through this means, it's just a little bit extra time that we got, isn't it? I'm glad that you were here too. Thank you. I know are you in Scotland, aren't you, Jillian? You're just like on the border, right? I could be wrong there. Thank you. I hope you come back. Before I get too wrapped up in people saying how much they enjoyed it, which is easy to do. Oop, I almost ran over my kitty, who's just, don't they always sit in the worst spots? Like I'm on a rolly chair. Of course, he's like butted right up under a wheel. I mean, come on. Good grief. For all those of you who have taken part tonight, first of all, thank you. And I just want to say that this is the time where you need to let the spirits know, not your loved ones, but the spirits that we've been bringing in, all of them, we are now done with this session. Thank you so very much for taking part in the session with us, and that we're done and we cut communication with you right now, okay? We will talk to you again. Obviously, if it's a family member or loved one, you're always welcome to be around us. But when it comes to complete stranger entities, our time here is done. So that is what we wanted to talk about. And yes, he does. And so did my other one, especially my AJ. When my mom was dying last September, my cat hung around me all the time. So, that's just, if you don't believe in the power of animals and their spiritualness, then I recommend you looking into it. And definitely, keep in touch. I think, you know what, guys, I kept you all long enough. Thank you so very much for an amazing session. Thank you all for doing everything. And then just wanted to point out there, I'm getting some spam from a guy named Aiden. I just want to point out, I can see your comments, and swearing and yelling at me doesn't really make it all that much better. But thank you all the same for something that you seem to hate so much that you're listening to it. So I do appreciate it all the same. For everyone else who enjoyed it, Thank you very much for joining me. And let's talk next week. We'll do this again next week, and we'll have more to talk to spirits. Thank you all very much, and I will see you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.